this week. Oh, I got this NLP certification. And first of all, I want to apologize that I haven't explained it. Again, I'm assuming that everybody's heard of NLP, and I realized no. And it's just one of those many things we have in life. I happen to be in that world, and maybe you're not. And again, I apologize for just putting it out there, really not explaining it. And I started to write a response to someone, and I thought, no, I need to do this in video. It's easier to talk about it, and plus now little addendum. I am still new in this world. So as I'm explaining this, if you know more about this and maybe I got a little something wrong, I do apologize. I'm just trying to hit on the highlights of what is NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming. And prior to me studying this, these last 6 months or so, I heard of NLP and I was like, yeah, not me. It's like, I don't get into that stuff. But I am so happy that I did because it is such an eye opener for me. And I went into it just to change things personally. But magical things are already happening. So let me get into the short explanation of neuro linguistic programming. I'm going to explain the NLP communication model. Okay. So I want you to imagine every second there are 11 billion bits of information coming at you. Okay. Let's imagine this as toothpicks. It's easier. It's like I'm going to throw 11 billion toothpicks at you every second. And this is what's happening to every human being as everything around you is giving you information of some sort or another. Even just, something feels a certain way. It's not just the spoken language, it's all of your senses, all of this information coming in. Now, unfortunately, our brains can only handle 134 toothpicks. Yeah, just 134. So, how does anyone decide which 134 toothpicks they're going to take in and process? Well, this all comes in from your senses and from what you've learned from the time you were born, and sometimes even before you were born. But we won't even get into that. But as a child, you're taking in all this information visually, auditorily, all of your senses. You feel things, you smell things, you taste things, and you're taking all this in, and you're building your picture of life, of everything. And that's what has built your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors to now. And all of this now is on the unconscious level with you. It's kind of like, well, why do you brush your teeth every day? Do you have to really think about it? No, you just do it. That's really on the unconscious level. So all these thoughts, emotions, and behaviors now are at your unconscious level. So when all these toothpicks are coming at you and you only can choose 134, how do you do that? Well, you're going to distort some of the information, you're going to delete some of the information, and you're going to generalize. And you're going to take in the 134 toothpicks that you want to take in. And somebody could say something to you, and then you respond in a way that they weren't expecting. They're like, but that's not what I said, because you didn't get the 134 toothpicks that they expected you to get. Okay. It's not your fault. Not your fault. It's okay. You know? Um, but this, and with the NLP coaching, this can change. And that's what I'm getting into, learning, of how to coach people through finding their limiting decisions, their negative emotions. And here's another concept of all this too, is that perception is projection. And I was so happy talking with my friend Barbara this morning. She had brought up about projecting on people. And I was like, oh my God, you said the word. You said the word. Yes, we all are projecting on the world around us. And maybe what we're feeling, and you say you want to feel a certain way, but internally and unconsciously, you're projecting something else. Um, And through NLP, we learn how to identify those things when they're at a distance from us before they're right in our face. And then it's like, oh no, now I had this car accident. I saw somebody else in an accident. I heard a siren. Like, over time, it's like, and these things keep building, but you weren't listening to your intuition to say, hey, something's going on. That's another NLP concept. Again, with working through your crap, you can change the way you react to things, your behaviors, your thoughts, your emotions. You can change that. But first you have to uncover, what are your beliefs? What are those? And it's all at the unconscious level. Uncover what that is and release that and replace it with what you do want. And the key to all of this is taking inspired action. You can uncover all the crap in your life you want and say, I release that. It's like, now I'm just going to sit back. Yeah, no, you have to take inspired action. And that's the really short version of NLP, Neuro Linguistic Programming, and what it can do, how it can help anyone. We all have blocks. We all have things that could be better in life. And when you figure out what's going on at that deep level, and make those changes, yeah, then you can live the life that you want, that you deserve, that everyone deserves better. Everyone does. And it just takes some work. But so that's NLP, Neuro Linguistic Program. Again, I'm very early into all of this. And I believe I got the gist of it correct. And there's just so much more. And I'll be talking more about this because I just think it's amazing work and it can really make a difference for so many people. Thanks.